Okay, I'm back. This is Ed Crow with Crow and Associates. Appreciate you joining me today. I was going to say happy Wednesday, but today's Thursday, I believe. Yeah, happy Thursday. Couple things before we get started that's consistent with all of our webinars. We do record all of them, so we record them and we put them on YouTube. So if you want to watch any of our recorded webinars from the past, it's YouTube, Crow and Associates. That's our YouTube page. We have all the recorded webinars on there so you can watch them. If you have questions, send questions into the webinar and I will answer them at the end. I know I've had requests saying, hey, I can't answer the questions as you go along, and I'm just not smart enough to do that. So, or not capable enough maybe, or both. I don't know. But anyway, I'll get through the presentation and then I will answer the questions to the best of my ability at the end for you. And what do we have for time? So today's running time should be about 20 minutes, I think. We have 1 o'clock, so I think I'm going to get us started. And I'm excited about today's topic. It's great because we have National Care Dental, who has had the nationwide product for a while. National Care does ancillary products, but they have a new dental plan that uses the MetLife network, which, for those not familiar, MetLife has a very good network. So finally, that gives us a dental plan with a company that administers it well, pays really good agent compensation, and now has a plan, 3 plans rather, with a very good network, and it has really good state availability too. So just looking forward to rolling out the product. I think this will be a really good one for us as agents that we can provide to our clients as a standalone product. So today we'll talk about the product and the network, give you a little about National Care Dental, talk a little more specifically about MetLife's dental network and why I'm excited about it. Going to hit all the basics here: contracting and commissions, benefits, rates, and enrollment. As I said, I'll answer your questions at the end of the presentation, so as they come along, just send them in. And should be about 20 minutes on this one, like most of our webinars. Okay, I'll do 1 minute about Crow and Associates. So just those not familiar with us, we're an FMO that works with agents and agencies in all 50 states. We offer all product types, so everything in the insurance business, basically. We do have a Medicare focus, though. That's what we've been focused on. I was a Medicare agent for a long time, so kind of just naturally led into being a Medicare focus. As I mentioned, all of our webinar recordings are on YouTube on a variety of topics. So, you can go review those. That's our YouTube handle, I guess I'm supposed to call that. But anyway, that's it. Or you can just Google YouTube Crow and Associates, might be easier. If you want to see a rundown of all the programs we offer to agents, like our lead program, all those kind of things, go to the YouTube recording, which is a more recent one of agent programs and benefits. Our website is crowandassociates.com, and there's our phone number, 203-796-5403. And that is all we're going to mention about Crow for today. So let's get back to the reason you came. Talk about National Care Dental's new product. So who's National Care? They're a company that focuses on ancillary benefits, mainly dental and vision. We're going to be talking about that today. What they do that's a little bit different maybe of an approach is National Care will commonly partner with a brand, such as back in 2020, they rolled out the nationwide branded dental plan. Now they've got the MetLife networked and branded product, VSP for vision, Carrington for a variety of discount plans in dental. So anyway, they network or they partner rather with a well-known brand and roll out products. I was really excited when the nationwide dental product came out, and it's been a great product. National Care does a wonderful job of administering it. They have really good agent compensation with levels available for agencies, which is great. So great product administered well, strong commissions. The only issue we've had with it is Nationwide put a network together called the Maximum Care PPO Dental Network, and quite frankly, it was a combination of 3 networks that none of which were very strong. So it just kind of made one big network that wasn't very good. So for those of us in real life out there selling dental, as we know, a lack of network causes a lot of problems. It's hard to sell a dental product that doesn't have a good network. I mean, you can sell it, but I always preferred selling one with a good network. So that's been the issue with the product that was rolled out in 2020. So now they've got the new MetLife branded product, which really excited about. It uses the MetLife PDP Plus network. It's a huge network, much larger than the nationwide network that they put together. To give you an example, MetLife has 250,000 plus dentists, over 600,000 access points. To compare that, the nationwide maximum care accumulation network of 3 networks, that has 200,000 access points. To give you a real life example of this, I ran this using a zip code here in Connecticut, and I did a search on the MetLife dental network, and I used the zip code 06804. I searched dentists within a 5-mile area, and Connecticut is not an easy state for contracting dentists. It's a very difficult one, in fact. I was kind of blown away. The MetLife network had 203 dentists in a 5-mile area of that zip code. To give you kind of the offset or compare that to the maximum care network that was used on the nationwide product, when I ran the same search, they had 100 dentists within a 25-mile radius. So I think that's a microcosm of the difference. You're talking MetLife is one of the premier dental networks, and it kind of showed out in that search. So it is kind of standard these days with this new product. They have 3 plan offerings. They're called the Value, Essentials, and yeah, I guess there is an S on the end of Essential. So it's the Value Plan, the Essentials Plan, and the Complete. Pretty straightforward. The Value Plan is a $750 max benefit, kind of as the name implies, just a very basic plan with a low max. The Essentials is more kind of what we like to see. I know a lot of companies do a 1,500 max, but the Essentials does a 2,000, which is I think the right number to do. So $2,000 max benefit, and then they have the Complete, which is a $10,000 max benefit. So I thought I'd put the plans up so we could take a look at them. So I'm not going to go through all the benefits here, and we will send you a recording of this webinar so you'll be able to see these. Plus, as I'm going to talk about in a few minutes, you can pull all these up on your agent portal, which National Care does a great job of. It's very slick, your agent benefit in enrollment portal. So you'll be able to see them on there. But anyway, this value plan is pretty straightforward, $750 max. As you can see, it's the usual stuff, 100% coverage on your preventative. You can see your tiered basic care. I'll talk about that in a second, and your major care. So unlike some plans, this plan does not waive, it doesn't waive the waiting period for previous coverage. The approach they took was doing a tiered system. So your basic, in year 1 is going to be 50% coverage, but for every year they're on the plan, the basic coverage goes up. Same thing with major. So year 1, they're not going to cover major, but year 2, they do, and in year 3, they'll cover it more. So again, no waiver no waiver of waiting periods for previous coverage. However, they're kind of taking the approach that you're seeing plans take now is they'll give you some coverage in the categories, but then it'll get beefed up as time goes on. So that's the value plan. Here's the essentials. Same thing, obviously a much bigger max, $2,000 max. Again, 100% on preventative, and then you can see your basic care there. By year 3, which is nice, the basic care is at 90%, which is good coverage. And by year 3, they go to 60% on the major. So they do get some coverage in year 1 of the major, but obviously year 2 and year 3 is where it's substantial. And then I will show you and I assume, just to go back for a second, I assume this will be the big seller. I assume. I think the 10,000 plan, when I show you the pricing, I think that'll sell as well. But, I think the 2,000 will be the sweet spot, in my opinion anyway. Okay, and then we have the complete plan. And if you're wondering the plan names, it's hard to see. It's up at the top where it says NCD by MetLife. So that's the complete. They mentioned the plan name at the top. So value, essentials, and complete. So the complete has obviously a very large, for a standalone plan, a very large max, $10,000. Same idea, 100%. And on basic, 65 tops out at 90 in year 3. On major, 10% in year 1 tops out at 60% in year 3. There's a $100 lifetime deductible on the complete plan. So there are your 3 plan offerings. Pretty straightforward. As far as availability, the plan is widely available. That as you can see, your states are listed there. I'm bad at counting. It's 33 states maybe. Obviously, I'm excited about the second bullet point there, or technically the third one, that New York and Connecticut should have approval for those states in a couple weeks. So they're filed and should have the approval soon. So really nice. Got a product with a very good network using MetLife, superior to the networks we're used to seeing on most products, and it's going to be in New York and Connecticut. So really, really nice thing to be able to offer. Again, we have a bunch of people that have come on later. We do record these, so you're going to get the recording. And also, if you have any questions, send them into the webinar, and I will answer them at the end. Okay, so there's the product. How's the contracting work? Well, it's the same contracting process as with National Care when they came out with the nationwide product. So if you're on this call and you're already contracted with National Care Dental for the nationwide product, you're going to be good to go with the MetLife contract as well. It's part of it. It'll just be an additional offering. The commission schedule is going to look, again, the same, very similar to the nationwide commission schedule. It's 2% lower, but I didn't see that as a huge hindrance because the nationwide contract was a very good comp schedule. So the street on this will be 19% commission. Still, very good on dental. 19% street commission. And there are GA, MGA, and SGA agency levels available. So we have levels above street, topping out around 25 for GA, MGA, SGA. National Care will have requirements to have these agency levels. You can call us about those. We'd be happy to talk to you about them. So you just have to meet those levels to be given one of those higher contracts. So it's good if you have a lot of sub-agents. Certainly you'd want to talk to us and we can see what you qualify for from an agency standpoint. So again, same commission schedule as the NCD nationwide product, but 2% less at each level. I do see there's some questions coming in, and don't worry, I will try to answer those at the end for you. So if you're already contracted with National Care Dental, and maybe you did it for the nationwide product, for example, you have access to the MetLife product, but you just got to access your MetLife specific agent portal. I'm going to give you an example of that in a minute. After this call, everybody that registered for this webinar, whether you attended or not, everyone that registers is going to get an email. Will be sent out to you with how to contract if you're not contracted with Nationwide already, and an email with how to access your portal for MetLife if you already are contracted. So if you're not contracted with National Care Dental, we will send out, like I said, an email that has that contracting link so you can contract. If you have questions, maybe you're an agency, you think you are an agency and you want to see what agency level you'll qualify for, you call us at 203-796-5403. Or you can email Lisa at CroneAssociates.com for specific questions about that or to be contracted. Or you could email me too. My email is the same. It's just Edward at CroneAssociates.com. So how does enrollment work with this product? Well, as we just discussed, you're going to get an agent-specific enrollment portal. I'll show you an example of that. It's a URL that is specific to you. So you can quote, compare, you can enroll people, you can check providers on there. You can do agent enrollment over the phone for this product, or since it's a specific URL to you as an agent, you could send that to a prospect to self-enroll. So again, with the link being in the site, the URL of the site being specific to each agent, you could email that out to someone, you could put it on social media, you could put it on your website, which I would recommend that you'd want to put this product's link on the website. Talk about rates. So they break these rates up by single, married and spouse, married and children, single, they should be single and spouse, single and child, and family. So there's 4 tiers on the rates. These are not age banded. So when you're going through the portal, you can either choose dental only, or as we mentioned, National Care does have a contract with VSP for a vision package, so you can do just a dental quote in enrollment or a dental plus vision package enrollment. The fact that this is not age banded means the older the person is, this is obvious, but the older the person is, the better the rates are going to look. Give you a quick rate example on the next page, but when I give you that rate example, keep something in mind. So the Delta product, which Delta has a standalone product, the 2K max on that product is $75.54 a month. Now I know Delta has a premier network; they have a really good one, but so does MetLife. So the Delta product's much more expensive, obviously, compared to this, as you'll see. And they only have 10% agent comp, where we're looking at double the comp for an agent on this product. Cigna is another example of a carrier we've ridden a lot of. They don't have a 2,000 max plan, but they have a 1,500. So 1,500 plan, $51 a month, but again, much lower agent comp than this product and an inferior network. Cigna's a good network. It's better than most, but it's certainly not MetLife's. So having said that, I'll show you the portal and I'll give you an example of the rates. I just ran this off my personal portal. Everybody else would get the same kind of things specific to them. As you can see, it's got my name, my phone number, and it has my email address. And on this portal, you can do a doc search, a vision doc search. The share button is so you could quickly share this with somebody, a prospect, for example, so they could quote, compare, and enroll themselves. They lay the plans out. If you click select on one of those plans, it's going to give you the details and then the option to enroll. And as the agent, you could enroll the person, self-enroll them, or you could send this out to them for them to enroll themselves, either via email, put this on your website, put it on social media, so people could enroll in the plan. So it's an easy portal to use, and I did work through a couple of quotes. More or less, you go through and it says, okay, is this going to be a dental-only quote? Will it be dental and vision? And again, it's not age-banded, so the rates are consistent, and they're consistent from one state to another as well in most cases. So to give you an example, you've got the value plan's $35 a month. This is for a single. I chose single on this quote. The essentials is $55 a month, and again, keep in mind, $55 a month for a 2,000 max plan compared to, like I said, Delta 2,000 max, $75 a month, or Cigna $1,551 a month, and MetLife has a better network than Cigna, and your comp's double on this product versus these two products. And then you've got your $10,000 max plan. The complete is $77 a month. And again, this product is approved in a lot of states and will include Connecticut and New York in the next couple of weeks as well. So it's widely available, which is nice. Okay, I tried to keep that pretty simple and just go through the benefits and the plan, give you a general idea of it. Remember, we record these webinars. I'll send it out to everybody that registered. So for future reference, if you want to watch one of our webinars, we usually do them on Wednesday or Thursday at 1 o'clock on various topics. If you want to watch it, but you aren't available at that time, just simply register and you'll get a copy of the recording. You can watch all our videos on YouTube, as I mentioned before. In the follow-up email, we're going to send a contracting link out to everyone. And also an email is going to go out to everyone who's already contracted, showing them how to access the MetLife specific agent portal so you can do enrollments. If you have questions, you can call us. The number's listed there. Or if you want, you can email me, edward@cronassociates.com. Let's see what we got for questions. Okay, so let's see. Somebody asked premiums, ? We just went over those. Commissions every year, yes. It looks like implants are only covered on the 10K plan, correct. National Care Dental is, okay, gotcha. That one I'll take offline. Somebody asked, are these PPO plans? Yes. I like these questions. They're straight and to the point. Can you send out a list of dental codes covered? That's a great question. I assume the answer is yes. I don't know for sure. I'll have to ask National Care about that. Somebody asked, how many years does the commission pay? We will send the schedule out. It's a long schedule, though. And are additional family members discounted like Cigna does? No, I actually took a look at that. It does not. There is a discount for the insured plus children. And obviously, there's a blended rate for the family. There was not a discount on the insured and spouse from what I saw. And again, this product didn't come out long ago. It's pretty new to the market, so I maybe didn't do it quite as much justice as I should have. But yeah, obviously there's discounts on the insured plus children, a discount on the family, but it didn't look like there was one on the insured plus spouse. See if we have any other questions here. Good questions. I like that. Straightforward ones too. All right, looks like that's all we have for questions. So, of course, we'll email out information about this. And if you have any questions, give us a call. We'll be happy to talk to you about it. Trying to think of anything else. And again, the recording will be sent out to you, and it'll be on YouTube as well as you want. Oh, I know. One last thing. If you have any topics you want us to discuss in the future, please feel free. We've had some really good suggestions lately. Any topics you want to see regarding Medicare, ancillary products, it could be anything. Please feel free to send that to us, and we'll certainly consider it for a future webinar, which we usually run on Wednesdays or Thursdays at 1 o'clock. Other than that, I appreciate you coming on today. I hope you have a great day. I hope this was helpful for you, and be looking for emails from us with follow-up information. Thanks, and have a great day.